The way that I got this idea was that I was, watching. And then I saw that my neighbor had apples growing in his backyard. I was like, hey, those could make into a nice sweet treat in the summer heat. So, why not borrow some of his apples so I could make a nice apple pie? I don't think the apples are poisonous because my grandma ate one and she's still living. So according to my research, which is literally just Googling, I don't think this tree is poisonous. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. As you can tell, the apples are just there hanging, waiting to be picked. So originally this video was supposed to be filmed like a couple weeks ago, but since I didn't do it, all the apples that I could reach have officially fallen down to the ground. So do I recommend borrowing apples from your neighbor? No, but since no one's eating them besides the squirrels, I think it's better to use them than just let them rot away. These are actually perfect because usually in apple pie making, it's mostly recommended to use green apples. According to who, I don't really know. We clearly want the good apples like that one or like those. Definitely not like that one. Ew. I got one. Ew, got doo-doo on it. So I had the brightest idea to later that night get on top of the shed so I would be able to reach the apples that I couldn't reach. Basically, it's day 2 of making this apple pie, and clearly things couldn't get better because, I did the process of making the apple pie filling last night, but I left it in the fridge without letting anybody know what was it. So today I wake up and the pie filling's gone. What happened was that my mom did a major cleaning in the fridge and she threw out the apple pie filling because she didn't know what was it. And since no one told her what was it, she just threw it away. Is this karma because I borrowed my neighbor's apples?
Yes.
But instead of doing this whole process all over again, I just went to go get apples from the store. So yeah, I just bought a bag full of apples. Actually, karma could suck it because when I was putting in the filling in the container last night, the container that I chose was too small. So I put some of the extra filling in another container. So this pie will be 10% neighbor and 90% supermarket. Honestly, I don't think you could really tell the difference between my neighbor's apples and these apples. They're like sisters separated at birth. Alright, so for this recipe you need flour, of course, some salt, and some sugar. And oh look, I clicked the slow-mo button, not the regular button. So basically you stir in your butter with your flour. Make sure the flour doesn't go everywhere because then you won't have enough. And for the dough to come together, you must add ice cold water. You heard that, ladies and gentlemen. Ice cold water, or it's not gonna work. I am screaming because I've gone through this before because I use regular water. And again, clearly I can't see. I pressed the wrong button. You're supposed to knead the dough together with your hands. You know that the dough's done when it could stick together. I think that's sticking together. Well, never mind. That sticks to it. I thought it was gonna be way harder, but she looks pretty round. He looks pretty round. a little ass crack, but that doesn't hurt anybody. I guess I have to pay the crime now because I have to peel all of these apples. So right now the apples are cooking, but usually in the typical American home, you know, you could just put it in the oven and that's it. But this is a brown home. So, I have to empty out the oven. Yeah, the dough's done. So we're gonna roll it. This is my first time rolling dough, so let's see how it comes out. As I'm doing this, it reminds me of the show MasterChef, which I really love. And let me just say something. That show is crazy. If you think it's just about cooking and like baking, you are 100% wrong. Hey, it's not perfect, but you know, this is where your hands come in, and you're gonna I need. It's not looking that bad. I thought it was gonna be worse. So right now I'm gonna add the filling. Actually, no, I'm gonna work on the lattice work, which is a big challenge, and then I'll add the filling. This is a very, 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 very important procedure. Clearly not, because look how I messed it up. Fuck! I've seen people do this on MasterChef, so I'm gonna do it. Yay. Wait, back to my conversation with MasterChef. Basically, that show is crazy. My favorite seasons are season 4, 5, and 6.
It's right there! Fuck you, said!
I just added the apples, but I think I cooked the apples a bit much because they look like onions. No, besides the apples looking like onions, it's not half bad. I also realized that I cut too much from the crust, so I had to fix that. But to finish this off, layer of egg wash, which is literally just egg and water. If you do, then don't do what I did, because clearly I am not Gordon Ramsay. I will not be auditioning for MasterChef. Bye-bye. Hope you cook. Also, did I mention that pie pan is not 100% oven proof? I don't really know, but we're about to find out.